Welcome, Leos. You have the energy of the green, number 44. Healing changes environment. This is about healing your financial flow. Green is as if the angels are going to be coming in to resolve a situation for a lot of you Leos. So this is good. Number 44 is always about the energy of the angels, and this could be Archangel Raphael and the angels of abundancy that is going to be coming in. So go outside, walk, and call upon the green man to heal your financial problems. Green is about money, and it's about the flow of money. All right, so what we see is that a lot of you Leos was open for some sort of a new start. So what we have here is that a lot of you Leos was hoping that a Virgo would have helped you to get some sort of a new start, some sort of a new long-term contractual agreement. You were hoping for a new start and that your fortune, and you were hoping that a Virgo and a Libran will help you. Now, for some of you, this will happen. For some of you who were connecting with Aries and a Virgo, it's not going to be happening. But for some of you, it will happen. So fortune is in the house of new contractual agreement. Now, when we look at the things around these houses and that sort of a situation, I see they are getting to the nitty gritty and getting to what has been happening and transpiring and going to. So this is your house. It's not looking good for Leo businessmen. Some of you Leos could be having problems with co-workers. This is your house. For Leo businessmen, it's not looking good. This is the energy of the Queen of Swords, taking down an Aries person. And you Leos that has business with an Aries person that have some sort of a corporation, they're now recognizing some sort of a documentation between you Leo businessman and an Aries. They're now on to investigate a situation. Okay, then we see an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person is now getting a lot of details and information. Whoever this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person is, so they're now recognizing that a Gemini woman had not spoken the truth. An Aquarian and a Gemini woman had not spoken the truth. And a Libran person is now going to be giving up a whole lot of details and information, and shows up that an Aquarian person had take information and documentation, or access information and documentation. They're now recognizing something with a Libran man and a Gemini and an Aquarian. Oh my God. So a Libran, a Gemini, an Aquarian, there is going to be some serious complication for these people, whatever is happening and transpiring. They're looking at details and information, and they're showing up that you Leos have to repay a whole lot of money. Okay, so it could be to a corporation institution, but they're showing up that a lot of you, and this is like a company or that sort of a thing that you Leos have to pay a company a whole lot. This Gemini person is now showing up. Gemini together with a Libran is now showing up a lot of stuff that was happening. So, all right. Where do we start? So, they're now recognizing, because some sort of a communication secrecy or a communication with your boss or with a Taurus, this is coming up as a boss. So you Aries businessmen, they're going to be recognizing how you created your fortune. And I see some sort of a protection is here, and some sort of a Libran man is now getting to the bottom of the situation and is recognizing what an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran have done to a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn woman and her data and information. And this situation is that problems is there for a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. This person is going to be winning some sort of a legal suit because of something that you Leos have done. And this is going to be coming out. So when we look at the third week, the third week has to do with some sort of offer. They recognize that you Leos could have had some sort of a documentation of someone else's business. It can be a business or documentation of someone else. And this information that you Leos have has to do with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. And this person is going to be ending some sort of a short contract of you Leos, because the Tower moment is here. And they are now recognizing that you Leos could have create a whole lot of problems for a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. And I see a Virgo woman is in a whole lot of problems now. Whoever this Virgo woman is, a Libran is now communicating with a Virgo woman, because it's as if the law is not in favor of a Cancer business or you businessmen. And these people that you have been collaborated with, an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person, is now going to be recognizing that they're in a whole lot of problems and they're going to be giving you up. So the energy of this Wheel of Fortune is that a Virgo woman is now going to be relating information about you Leos. It's as if you Leos had collaborated with a Virgo woman, and this Virgo woman is going to be relating some sort of information. A Tower moment is going to be coming down, and an end between you Leos and an Aries. Problems between you Leos and an Aries, okay, is going to be coming up. In the last week, the law is returning some sort of a contract to a company, or to a Capricorn company, or to some sort of authority figure is now going to be protecting the reputation of a company because they recognize what you Leos have done. So they now recognize, so no, you know, Leos that have problems, some Leos are going to be having problems with their business, there's no question. And Leos that collaborated with a Cancer problems, a legal issue that needs to be resolved. And I see, this legal issue is affecting a Scorpion and a Pisces that have to repay a whole lot of money for you Leos. And they're now going to be recognizing, because especially Leo businessman that was collaborating with a Pisces and with a Cancer, I see a whole lot of issues is going to be coming up, okay? So when we look at your foundation, is that this Libran man, whoever this Libran man is they're now recognizing a whole lot of information, because managers and so is getting to emails and data of this Libran man and is recognizing something about this Libran man, that this Libran man was trying to create a situation, and they're now recognizing that this Libran man was helping you Leos in order to get a whole lot of money. And it's as if managers check this this Libran man or a Gemini check some sort of an email information and recognize that you Leos was trying to work with a Libran man to get you a whole lot of money. And they are now going to be shutting it down. They're going to be now shutting it down. So whoever this Libran man is are now going to be getting data and information, or was trying to get data and information in order for you Leos to get a whole lot of money. It could be a lawyer that was fighting for you Leos and was trying to get you Leos a whole lot of money. But this is not looking good, because it is ending up not very positive. Okay, so we need to look at the extended to see what is transpiring, because I see that you Leos have to repay a whole lot of money. So for the rest of you Leos, new contractual agreements could be coming in only if it is coming from somewhere else, but not from a Virgo and the Aries, as you were expecting it from Virgo and the Aries. It's not going to be happening, okay? All right, so let's break this down. So a corporation institution is now getting a lot of data and information over contractual agreement that you Leos had and some sort of a documentation, that legal documentation that you Leos have. And a Libran is now giving up and it's telling the truth that a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person is the owner of this data and information. And a Tower moment is coming down for an Aries, because they're going to be recognizing that an Aries businessman was accumulating a lot of wealth using you Leos to create contractual agreement and was accumulating a lot of wealth. This is going to be coming out. Then we see that some sort of a new offer that you Leo hope for. A Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn person stood their grounds and show up data and information. And a Gemini now recognize that as an Aquarian had access some sort of a documentation or information. And the law is now onto this person, because they now recognize how these people were accumulating a whole lot of money, is accessing email data of people and getting a lot of information and using this information to accumulate and create businesses. And the law is now onto a Cancer, because in the house, if you Leos had collaborated with a Cancer, it's as if you Leos were collaborated with a Cancer, but this Cancer was accessing data and information from people's computer. And they're now recognizing that a Libran man, an Aquarian, is now recognizing that a whole lot of emails and data that you Leos have, it comes from someone else's computer. So they are protecting, because this is like protection for a company. They're protecting a company data and information, because they recognize that you Leos could have had data and information of a Capricorn business, okay, and they're really protecting this person's business, because they're now really recognizing that you Leos have been using this person's business to accumulate a whole lot of wealth together with other people. So it is a serious case, because some sort of a Virgo woman was trying to get some sort of a news story using data and information of a Capricorn business, and they shut it down because people in authority, it could be this person was using someone else's data and information to apply for a job, and they recognized that this person got it from a Cancer and was paid for it, and they're shutting it down, because they're now recognizing that there was some sort of a legal issues that was going on. And they're recognizing that this Virgo woman could have helped a Gemini to gather information. And they're recognizing how much people are having the same copy of data and information, and recognizing how much people is carrying the same data and information. So it could be something that you're recognizing with customer service, recognizing that there's duplicate of people. So this could be a bank, financial institution that is investigating the situation. But I see protection is here for a company, because they recognize that this company data and information was issued and used by a lot of people. So however this is coming up, all right, so be aware of this. So as we go and check out each houses, and what we're seeing is that you Leos with company was open, that a Virgo would have helped you to gain some sort of a long-term and like bring back your fortune. But it's not going to be happening, because something is happening in the house of the Scorpion that is going to affect you Leo businessmen or Leo business people. Then there is a Libran. Whoever this Libran is, this Libran person is trying to get data and information over you Leos and a whole lot of money. This person was trying to help you Leos to get a whole lot of money, but it's not going to be working out, because this Sun in Aquarian recognize how you Leo came on so much money. Okay, so be aware of that. So they came down on an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person. If this person, you were connected with this person, I see Libran is going to be giving you and advising you not to trust an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person. Whoever this Libran is, it can be a Libran or an Aquarian, is going to be advising you not to trust a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person. Some sort of a communication that is coming in. An Aquarian person is now going to be recognizing, because a Taurus and an Aquarian person is having some sort of a conversation and is recognizing something that was going on that you Leos are connected to. Okay, in your money house, I see communication between a Taurus and an Aquarian that is going to affecting you Leos in your money house. Okay, then when we look in the house of the Gemini's, medias, and that sort of a thing, a Gemini and a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person, they could be catching a Virgo woman that was trying to get some sort of a news story, using or accessing someone else's data or company information to get some sort of a news story or access someone's data. They're going to be catching this person, and this person is going to be saying you Leos was the one who asked them to do it. In the house of your business, Leos, you're going to be having a lot of legal issues and problematic situation that you need to balance out with your business, Leos. A whole lot of problems is going to be coming up for a whole lot of you Leos. Then when we look in the house, your house, Leos, you're dealing with bosses, authoritarian figure. You're dealing with a corporation. I see problems for you, Leo. Businessmen are going to be coming up, businessmen and businesswomen. Data, information, documentation. I see you Leos have to show up original documents, that sort of a thing, which you don't have, and that is going to be creating problems for you Leos with a corporation or a institution. Then we see that you Leos was depending on a Virgo to help you to get some sort of a new offer, a new start, and a Tower moment is here for Aries, so this Aries can't help you Leos anymore, and a Virgo is going to decide to move forward. And whether it's your supervisor or what, they're not going to be picking up for you whatever is happening between you and this Virgo supervisor or manager or boss. They are looking towards the future without you Leos, okay, because they're turning their backs on you Leos. So Aries and a Virgo could be turning their backs on you Leos. Okay, then when we look in the house of contracts, this is good. For a lot of you Leos who are looking for a new job, this is going to be good. So that is positive. A whole lot of you Leos are going to be dealing with a whole lot of karmatic issues with problems with especially Geminis. And Geminis are like accountants and that sort of a thing that you Leos are going to be having problems with. Then we are looking at the house of short-term contract is going to be over for you Leos, and I see problems between you and a Scorpion is going to be coming to an end, and a resolution is going to be there. Then this is the energy of the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is about documentations, a whole lot of documentation. They're going to be getting documentation from a Sagittarian or you Leos, or hoping that a Sagittarian or a Libran will give you some sort of a documentation or access some sort of a documentation, something to do with email, network, is as if either your email network, your phone is accessed by someone else. And then you Leos could have accessed someone else's phone or email and was on someone else's phone or email, and this is going to be coming out, and you Leos are going to be caught. I see protection is coming up for a corporation institution. They are protecting a corporation institution because they recognize that you Leos had email and documentation that you should not have had. And I see like people in authority, like managers, is now recognizing that either your act or you were on someone else's computer, and they're going to be recognizing that you Leos have the same information and documentation as someone else. So documentation, they're going to be, because a Gemini is no working together with an Aquarian to resolve a situation and recognize that you Leos have documentation and information you should not have had in the first place. Okay. And when we get to the house of karma, it's like a lot of you Leos have to repay your karma, because it's like a lot of you Leos was open to get a lot of money, but they're recognizing that you Leos have the same data and information of someone else. And I see that is going to be bringing up a lot of questions to people in authority, because they're going to be asking how you Leos have the same documentation and information, and it's going to be asking for original documents. So truths are now going to be revealed. So a lot of you, and this is going to be a fun time month, especially if you are not dealing with a problematic situation. They're now going to be seeing of what was going on, and I see a lot of you Leos are going to be called up to show up some sort of a data or information, or show original documents, Leos. And these original documents you do not have because you got the data and information for someone else. So that is going to be really coming out and affecting you Leos, so be aware of this. All right, Leos, it is going to be fortune. It's fortune. The wheel of fortune is in the upright. So a lot of you are going to be getting new contractual agreement. And this is going to be good. So, congratulations. I'm moving forward. If you'd like to follow us to the other side, use the join button. As you use the join button, use this for subscription. You will get the extended of these reading. Namaste. Please remember to like, share, and support by thumbs up.